Did you know that your whiskered companion might actually be a furry fortune teller? Yes, cats are not only charming and mysterious, but they might also possess the ability to predict events that could leave you utterly astounded. From sensing imminent natural disasters to detecting hidden illnesses, cats have shown time and again that their capabilities extend far beyond their playful pounces. In this video, we're going to uncover 10 surprising things cats can predict. Hang on tight because number 1 is a real eye-opener. 10. Weather warnings. Cats have long been revered for their mystical aura and seemingly supernatural instincts. Among their most fascinating abilities is predicting severe weather events. Many cat owners report witnessing their pets displaying unusual behaviors before the onset of storms, hurricanes, or even tsunamis. For instance, before a hurricane, it's not uncommon to see cats becoming visibly anxious, pacing restlessly, or hiding in unusual spots. These behaviors can begin hours, sometimes even a day, before the storm hits, giving credence to the theory that cats can detect changes in atmospheric pressure and electromagnetic fields. One compelling story comes from Japan, where a family noticed their cat behaving extremely agitatedly, meowing incessantly, and clawing at the doors to be let inside just minutes before a tsunami struck in 2011. Similarly, in the United States, several cat owners have reported their pets refusing to leave the basement shortly before tornadoes touch down nearby. These anecdotal evidences suggest that cats may have an innate ability to sense impending danger from severe weather, making them not only beloved pets, but also potential lifesavers in times of natural disasters. 9. Earthquakes. Cats' sensitivity to impending seismic activities is a subject of both awe and scientific curiosity. Throughout history, there have been numerous documented instances where cats have exhibited distress or unusual behavior moments before an earthquake strikes. This phenomenon is attributed to their acute ability to sense the Earth's vibrations and possibly detect changes in the electromagnetic fields that precede earthquakes. A notable example occurred during the 2011 earthquake in Christchurch, New Zealand. Several cat owners reported that their pets became extremely agitated and hid under furniture or in corners of the house up to several minutes before the earthquake was felt by humans. Similar reports have come from Japan, a country prone to frequent seismic activity, where cats have been observed meowing unusually loud, clawing at the ground, or attempting to escape from their homes shortly before an earthquake occurs. These behaviors are believed to stem from the cat's heightened senses, particularly their ability to hear ultra-low frequencies that humans cannot. While not all cats will react in the same way to seismic precursors, many do show enough of a pattern in their behavior to suggest a natural capacity for earthquake detection, which could potentially serve as a valuable early warning system for their human companions. 8. Health alerts. Cats' keen senses, particularly smell, allow them to notice changes in their owner's body chemistry that may indicate underlying health issues, such as cancer or diabetes, long before a medical diagnosis is made. One of the most touching stories involves a cat named Oscar, who lived in a nursing home. Oscar had an uncanny knack for curling up next to residents just hours before they passed away. His behavior was so consistent that the staff began to view his presence as an indicator of a patient's impending death, often linked to undiagnosed cancers or other terminal conditions. Similarly, there have been reports of cats persistently sniffing or pawing at particular spots on their owner's body, which later turned out to be the exact location of cancerous tumors. In another instance, a cat named Pudding alerted its owner of a severe diabetic episode in the middle of the night, shortly after being adopted. The cat's insistent meowing and physical prodding awakened the owner, who was then able to seek necessary medical attention. 7. Emotional changes. Cats are often regarded as solitary creatures, but their sensitivity to human emotions suggests a deep, empathetic bond with their owners. They possess an innate ability to detect mood shifts and signs of emotional distress in humans, which can sometimes even predict personal crises or signal underlying mental health issues. Many cat owners have shared experiences where their pets exhibited increased affection and attentiveness during periods of sadness or stress. Cats seem to recognize when their owners need support, often choosing those moments to curl up beside them or offer gentle purrs of comfort. This ability to respond to emotional cues is not just anecdotal. Studies have shown that cats can hear and respond to changes in human vocal tone, and may be able to detect pheromonal changes as well. 6. Pregnancy. Cats have a mysterious way of detecting changes in their environment, including the physical and hormonal changes associated with human pregnancy. Many cat owners have reported shifts in their pet's behavior when a family member becomes pregnant, often long before the pregnancy is visibly apparent. Anecdotal evidence abounds with stories of cats becoming unusually protective and affectionate towards pregnant owners. For instance, a cat named Whiskers started sleeping next to its owner's belly every night as soon as she became pregnant. a behavior it had never exhibited before. Similarly, another cat began following its pregnant owner everywhere, meowing softly and frequently placing its paws gently on her stomach. There are also stories where cats' behaviors have hinted at complications during pregnancy. One notable case involved a cat that persistently pawed at its owner's abdomen, which led her to seek medical attention. Doctors discovered a previously undetected complication that required immediate care, potentially saving both the mother and the baby's lives. These behaviors suggest that cats can sense the hormonal changes that occur during pregnancy, possibly through their acute sense of smell. 5. Visitors and intruders. Cats are often perceived as less alert compared to dogs, but many cat owners can attest to their pets' keen sense of detecting visitors and intruders. Their sharp instincts allow them to discern the usual household sounds from those that are unusual or potentially threatening. There are numerous accounts where cats have displayed a distinct change in behavior upon the arrival of visitors, whether welcome or not. For instance, a cat might typically greet a familiar visitor by rubbing against their legs or purring. However, with unfamiliar faces, some cats exhibit cautious behaviors, such as retreating to a hiding spot or observing from a distance with a heightened state of alertness. More impressively, cats have also been known to alert their owners to the presence of intruders. One remarkable story involves a cat named Shadow, who typically displayed a calm demeanor. Late one night, Shadow began hissing and growling at the living room window, a behavior completely out of character for him. His owner, alerted by Shadow's distress, noticed signs of an attempted break-in and was able to call the police before the intruder could enter. Such stories highlight cats' abilities to not only recognize, but also react to different types of visitors, acting as both welcoming hosts and vigilant guardians of their home territories. 4. Technological failures. Cats possess an uncanny ability to detect changes in their environment, which intriguingly extends to technological failures. This ability may be linked to their heightened sensory perceptions, particularly their acute hearing and sensitivity to vibrations. Cats can hear ultrasonic noises, which are imperceptible to human ears, allowing them to detect when machines start to emit unusual sounds that could indicate malfunctioning. When it comes to electrical appliances, for instance, a cat might become fixated on a device that is about to fail. Their keen senses pick up subtle electromagnetic or sonic changes that occur when an appliance's motor begins to wear down, or when electrical discharges alter due to pending malfunctions. Similarly, before a technological failure like a power outage, cats might display atypical behavior such as restlessness or avoidance of certain areas in the home where electronic buzzing or humming noises have intensified unbeknownst to the human occupants. Additionally, their ability to sense changes in static electrical fields may alert them to issues in the home's wiring or impending failures in electronic systems, causing them to react by avoiding certain areas or acting unusually cautious. Understanding these behaviors in cats can provide an early warning system, potentially preventing damage or addressing safety hazards related to technological and electrical failures. 3. Accidents. This capability stems largely from their excellent sensory perceptions, which include sharp eyesight, extraordinary hearing, and an exceptional sense of smell. These traits enable cats to detect subtle cues that might precede accidents. For example, cats might sense the buildup of natural gas or other chemical odors before humans do, reacting by displaying signs of distress or avoidance behavior. Similarly, their ability to hear high-frequency sounds can alert them to malfunctions in household appliances or systems, such as a pressure cooker seal failing or a washing machine off balance and rattling unusually, which could potentially lead to hazardous situations. Cats are also very sensitive to changes in their physical environment. They might notice objects in precarious positions, like a teetering stack of books on a shelf or an unstable piece of furniture, and either avoid those areas or attempt to interact with the objects in a way that inadvertently warns humans. Their keen perception helps them to recognize patterns and anomalies in their daily environment, allowing them to respond to risks, thereby alerting their human companions to possible dangers, ranging from minor mishaps to significant threats. This intuitive behavior serves as a crucial preventative measure against accidents within the home. 2. Death. Cats have often been associated with mystical qualities, one of which includes their purported ability to sense impending death. This phenomenon may be linked to their acute sensory capabilities, allowing them to detect subtle biological or chemical changes in the human body that precede death. Cats are highly attuned to scent and may be able to smell changes in body chemistry caused by the shutdown of bodily functions. They might also sense the pheromonal changes that occur as death approaches, although this remains speculative and not fully understood by science. In addition to their sense of smell, cats can observe minute changes in behavior and routine, Their keen perception allows them to notice when a person's energy levels decrease significantly, movements slow down, or when there are changes in breathing patterns, all of which can occur as death nears. The ability of cats to be present during these critical moments might also be driven by their natural instincts to seek comfort and provide companionship. While some might interpret their presence as an eerie forewarning, it's also possible that cats simply respond to the quiet and stillness that often accompanies a person's final hours, staying close to offer solace with their calming presence. 1. Natural resource changes. Cats' sensitivity to changes in natural resources may be another intriguing aspect of their complex sensory abilities. They can detect variations in their environment that might indicate shifts in water sources, air quality, or the presence of pollutants, changes that often go unnoticed by humans until more obvious signs appear. Cats have an acute sense of smell that allows them to recognize chemical changes in their environment. This ability can alert them to contamination in water sources, or changes in the chemical composition of the air, such as an increase in toxic fumes or a decrease in air quality due to pollution. Their behavior might change in response to these detections. For instance, they might avoid certain water sources or areas of a house that have poor air quality. Additionally, cats can sense changes in the Earth's electromagnetic fields, a capability that might extend to detecting shifts in groundwater levels or other underground disturbances, which could affect the surface environment. Their sensitivity to vibrations can also alert them to changes such as soil erosion or other alterations in their immediate habitat. By monitoring the behaviors and reactions of cats to their environments, we might gain insights into subtle ecological changes, offering a unique perspective on the health of our natural resources and potentially serving as an early warning system for environmental shifts. So, these were the astonishing predictions your feline clairvoyant might be making. Curious to dive deeper? Discover the human behaviors cats hate, or learn the scientific ways to get your cat to like you. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.